Okay, welcome back to yet another part of Wars and Warriors Joan of Arc. We are currently somewhere and have just taken over a originally French-owned encampment which is taken over by the English, which we've recaptured, so it's now French territory, etc. And are talking to some villagers that we have rescued. They are talking a load of rubbish like usual, but we still have to listen because we're polite. I got some more experience points, and we only got what, 4 objectives now, something like that. We are going onwards to do things such as rescuing the Mets, meeting up with Alençon, and destroying those fortresses, kind of. Taking over them anyway, not actually completely destroying them. I think that would take far too long, rubble by rubble, you know, stone by stone. Taking down the masonry, way too difficult. So yeah, so capture a fortress, blah, rinse and repeat. And just leveling up. You have to remember to level up the characters as it happens. It's not like major leveling up there, not like other games that sort of really depend on it. You know what I'm saying? Like something like Final Fantasy or whatever. Yeah, and thank goodness I didn't with the live recording messed up, because there's still quite a lot of horse riding that I speeded up because it's boring to watch. I want to get right into the action. You don't want to be standing about just lingering to get into the action, do you? And we're at the blacksmiths, and yet again my screen has gone static. A lovely thing. I really don't want to have to stop my voice recording this just because my screen's gone static. I know that will solve the static mess, but yeah, I think it is basically because I'm speeding up the video and it doesn't like it. So happened a few minutes in the last video too. So that's probably what it is. Nothing wrong with my raw video file. In fact, I back my video files up, but I delete them as well. So no. I'll do something else on my computer while this is just farting about. It's actually changed the screens, but it is still static, so it's trying its best to display whatever it has on the screen anyway, so that's all we can do is just try its best. And now we're at the baker's. I didn't know the characters, I mean like the bakers and stuff, when you're talking to them, I didn't know that they actually sort of were still animated on the what do you call it, on the screen where you purchase the stuff. That's quite nifty actually, really. Yeah, that's some armor. I think the first grade is for Joan because she's the main character. There will be armor upgrades for other characters as we progress. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are about to purchase that armor for Joe. And armor's really easy to equip in that you just buy it, you know, it goes into your inventory, and then like affixing things to swords and stuff, you just right click on it and it just disappears from your inventory because you're wearing it. Yeah, so I actually find this inventory system quite good in a sense, because it's got sort of like slots, inventory slots, rather than weight. I hate the inventories that are like this much weight, that much weight, and you've gone past how much weight, blah blah blah. Inventories like Neverwinter Nights ones. I'm mentioning Neverwinter Nights several times through this long play already, and I'm actually at the moment playing what is it, Shadows of Endrentide. Yeah, it's not brilliant at all. I prefer the original campaign to that expansion pack. The other one, Holds the Underdark, is it's if you haven't played it, it's got the characters of the original campaign and stuff, and like a extra bit onto that, like because, you know, that's what it's called, expansion pack, obviously, but Shadows of Endrentide is very much go to place, then oh, you can't leave the place because of this, and this turns out to be some big baddie monster, and you have to defeat them, and sometimes the odds of you defeating them are great because it can be difficult. So yeah, not my favourite expansion pack, although I do really like Neverwinter Nights. I was a Neverwinter Nights addict before playing Divine Divinity all the way through, and I thought, no. I thought at the time, back in like 2008 or whatever, that that was actually when I was playing Joan as well, 2008. Actually thought that Neverwinter Nights was really good RPG. When I first played it and got it and stuff, I got pretty hooked with it and sort of almost defeated the original campaign, but because it was my first time through. Made a lot of mistakes, didn't get enough experience points as I could have done on certain side quests, and so basically when it came to the end I flunked it and just couldn't